I was in.
But the reason why he doesn't wear his shit is because he never fucking earned it. Okay? He never earned it. Everything on his LinkedIn bio, everything that he spews out of his mouth is garbage. It's lies. Because a real veteran will have proof at all times. And, and as the veteran community, we can sniff out bullshit. We can sniff out people who are imposters to the veteran community. Because the way that we were trained, we have certain lingo in which we speak. We have certain ways of greeting each other. We have certain ways and decorum that we possess with leadership skills in which we've obtained within our military service. And that person that came up here has no military decorum what the fuck soever.
Yeah,
and it's like pretty obvious.
Yeah, it's like when you said donkey dick. I started laughing my ass off because I had a 5-gallon can of MoGas spill on me because the seal wasn't set and my NCO was there. And the whole 5 gallons dumped right onto me because I was filling a generator up. It didn't seat properly because the heat from the rubber expanded.
Yeah. Let's go ahead. Amanda, I don't know if you want to still, because I know you said that you took some medication. I don't want to keep you up here any longer if you don't need to, if you need to.
I took Benadryl because I have like 50 mosquito bites. And anyway, I will talk to you later though, Jess.
Yes,
Jess,
ma'am.
Michelle, love you guys. And I will see you later. And then,
yes, ma'am. Thank you, sister.
Bye, guys.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Bye, Amanda.
Let's go ahead and let Peaches speak.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Morning on the Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, I work for VA. I'm on medical right now, had total knee replacement. But for the most part, everybody that works at Veterans Benefit Administration now works from home. Some of us still have to go into the office one day a week.
So you're still working remotely?
For the most part. Most regional offices are. And so the thing of it is that we don't have the paper folders anymore. When I started, we had paper folders. We had files, and your stuff was decided regionally. Now we have this thing called VBMS. And don't ask me what the acronym stands for. I don't remember. And it has all the veterans folders are electronically kept. So while you might live in New York, somebody in Alaska can be deciding your claim. Okay, but here's the thing. They call the CAC badge in VA a PIV badge. And every time you send an email, every time you print something off, you have to put your PIN number in. Okay, so the only way that I could think of if it was somebody from VBA who did it was they went in on their office day, they printed it off on the printer to get the paper copy, because you cannot send, like, for instance, I was trying to send some disability paperwork through my VA account, email account. But because it had my social, the system picked out my social and it wouldn't let it go. It kicked it back and said that it contained PII, and it wouldn't let it go. So there's no way they could have emailed it out, because the DD-214s, as you know, they have socials on there.
Right.
But I'm thinking that it would be more likely somebody probably at the VA, only because of our civilian workforce. And maybe they don't understand, or maybe they got socially engineered to do something they weren't supposed to, as opposed to somebody who works for the DOD. Because I interned with the DOD, and I'm telling you, things there, I mean, don't even walk away from your computer without that badge.
Right. And then when you do walk away from that computer, it has to be locked at all times.
Exactly. And see, we're a little more lax than that at VBA, because, you know, we're not in that military mindset for the most part. You know, so I just wanted to tell you that even though, you know, I didn't serve, I was a firefighter in my community. I was the first female firefighter.
Thank you. Thank you for your service to your community,
you still served. Yeah, you still
served.
Yeah, I was like 20 years with them, and, you know, injuries and so forth. So now I do VA claims.
And you're still serving because you're serving. You're working for the VA, so you're working for your veteran community. So you're still giving it back. You're paying it forward by continuing to serve, not only through being a first responder, but now you're working for the Department of Veterans Affairs. So I salute you. Thank you so much.
And I just want to let you guys know, if you ever have any questions about compensation,
Hit you up.
hit me up. Just make sure, especially if you're a man and you're sending me a message, that you lead with that. Because if I see a man who just comes in and just says hi, I don't respond to any of those.
Exactly. So
So-
if you guys are not following Miss Peaches, please give her a follow. She works at the Department of Veterans Affairs. If you are a veteran and you are having issues, having problems with your filing your claim or anything that has to do with the VA benefit section of it, please feel free to give Miss Peaches a follow.
And I will tell you all the secrets based on us being friends on my off hours.
Ma'am, where
you
were
go.
you like 18 months ago when I needed you?
Now,
No, I literally just came across TikTok maybe about January. No, I'm 55, so but when the politics started getting heavy, I'm really into that. I'm really into that. But I do want to get what's one of you guys who has a following base, and I will do on my own time a question answer session about all
Okay.
things compensation.
you let me know when you are ready to do that, honey, and I will definitely go ahead and open up the panel to veterans who do need to have questions answered. I can put you on the big box and we can go ahead and get this started, because any and all information that you may have is greatly appreciated, and you'll be surprised as to how many veterans really do not understand the process.
I already know. We work on a point system, so we have to get so much work done a day. And at the end of every fiscal year, I usually make my points for the year by 3 or 4 points, because I'm always on the phone with my veterans. If there's something I can get from the veteran with a phone call and keep their claim moving, I'm going to do that.
Right.
But we also have a lot of people who it would be the worst day of the week if they had to call a veteran. And I don't understand why that is.
Right.
And our raters that are veterans, boy, you guys rate each other hard. You guys rate each other hard. You know that analogy that when you have a black professor as an African American, they're harder on you than the rest of us.
Yep.
Man, you veterans are rough on each other.
Yeah, we sure are. Because we hold each other to a higher standard. And so this is the reason why we're having these issues, with the politics. And then on TikTok, when you are a veteran, or if you are former law enforcement, we hold you, or even, no matter what profession you are, you're always held to a higher standard. And so even if the veterans, don't see eye to eye politically, you don't come for another veteran's record. You don't smear. Like, look, I hate the shit out of Donald J. Trump and J.D. Vance, but I would never disparage J.D. Vance's service, because regardless of how he is as a person, he served.
Exactly.
Do I respect him as a man, as a person? I do not. Would I ever call him my brother in arms? I probably wouldn't. But I would still never disparage him. I would never talk shit about his service, because I never, every veteran's experience is
Because he
different.
still gave something to the country, no matter his political background.
Exactly.
And I totally agree with that. But we'll get together.
Definitely.
Oh, there's one thing. When I seen that video you made, and I froze the video to look at the DD-214, I was like, this man is being deceitful. However he got this man's DD-214, I don't know. But his DD-214 has 2 pages. He has a DD-215 for a continuation,
Yes.
which continues his medals. So he only showed what he wanted to show to support his narrative.
That's
He
right.
didn't show the whole truth
That's right.
at all.
I'm glad you brought that up, because I was going to bring it up, but because there was so much chaos going on, it didn't dawn on me to actually even tell him that he didn't show the second page of Jolly's. But even still, it should not be shown.
No,
Period.
and it's wrong. And he would not come back with you saying, well, I don't want my stuff out there, but I'm gonna put his stuff out there because it's already out there.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
If your friends jump off a bridge, you're gonna jump with them. I mean,
They sure the fuck would. They sure would.
so
That's,
like I
that's
said,
sheep leading sheep.
exactly. So like I said, I'm gonna get ready to go to bed.
Yes, ma'am.
My pain medicines are kicking in. I'm off work for probably the next 2 months. So now is the best time to get a hold of me. I
Get a
cannot
hold of
do a
you.
file because I have to have a business need.
Right.
That's another thing. When you go into somebody's VA electronic folder, you have to have a business need.
Okay.
But I make the decisions. So I know what you need in order to get where you want to go. And I seen somebody say that they're at 90%. And I know this sounds horrible. You need another 50 to
Damn.
get to the 100 when you're at 90%.
VA
Yeah.
math is so weird.
It's that what is it called? That what's that math? Common Core.
Oh God, don't even give me
That's
some.
basically what it is. Common Core fucking math don't math. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Yep. So I subscribed to you and I followed you.
Oh, thank you so much. I
And
appreciate
so-
you, Peaches.
Like I said, I've helped at least 2 or 3 veterans on here. I'm after the captain because he needs to get his stuff filed too. He's been
Yeah.
putting me off a little bit. But if you have questions, I will give you all the answers that you need to give
Most
you
definitely.
the tools to move your claim forward.
Most definitely. Thank you so much. We
right, good
appreciate
night,
you.
y'all.
Get some rest. Thank you. If you guys aren't following the Peaches, please do. If you are a veteran, she has a lot of information. She works for the Department of Veterans Affairs, and she can help you with your claim, any type of benefit questions that you have. I'm going to coordinate with her in the near future now that she has about 2 months off from work. So that way we can have an all veterans panel for strictly benefits and other issues that veterans may have in regards to filing their claims and being able to either increase, put in for your claims, appeal the claim. She has all those answers for you and she can help you every step of the way. So thank you so much.
I'm going to see if I can get her up during the day to
Yeah.
catch different crowds.
Yes,
It's
definitely.
important.
Yeah, I'm going to try to go
Jess,
live
you're
during
almost
the
at
day as well.
925. You're 925
Yeah,
now.
man. Oh my goodness. There are 405 people in this chat as we speak. Thank you guys for getting me to 925,000 K likes. I appreciate each and every single one of you. If you can continue to double tap the screen, let's try to get to 1 million likes. I swear this would be like the ultimate, this would be like the best live ever. I mean, with everything that transpired earlier and the amount of respect that I have for everyone that has come onto this panel. I appreciate each and every single one of you. If you would like to help me fulfill my life goal, I have the little sombrero with the mustache. If I also have my subscription, I think I have my subscription thing
3
is
more
still going.
subscriptions needed to meet your goal.
I need 5 more subscriptions if you guys would like. Thank you so much.
3 on my end.
And please feel free to gift the panel. They've been kind and courteous, and they've been here giving their testament and their stories to their service to our country. So thank you guys so much. Keep double tapping the screen. If you would like to share out my live, I'm gonna let me see. I'm gonna probably bring up somebody else. Mr. Somebody dropped. E-Vikings,
That was
I have to
Peaches.
mute you. Oh, yeah. Okay, got it. Mr. Robert. Oh, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate you. Mr. Robert, please unmute your mic and let us know where you hail from. Mr. Robert, are you there? I think he might have maybe fallen out of the chat, so I'm going to go ahead and disconnect. I tried to bring you up here, Mr. Robert, but you weren't unmuting your mic, so I'm going to go ahead and disconnect you.
Hey, Jess
All
and
right.
Michelle.
Hey, what's going on, Arheem?
Just waking up.
Glad you were sleeping.
Yeah, I had no choice in this matter. Not feeling
All
too
right.
hot.
All right. So keep double tapping the screen, guys. We are at 942,000 K likes. I want to see if you guys could try to get me to 1 million likes tonight. That would be fucking outstanding. A lot has gone on. A lot has gone on today on this live. Thank you so much, Cook. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate you guys. You guys are rocking tonight. Outstanding work from everybody in the chat. All of my mods are doing an outstanding job. Everybody that is here, that has been here from the beginning of the live till now, I appreciate all of your support. Thank you guys so much.
Just to let
Yeah, go ahead.
just let you as well as Michelle know that Gen X is
We're not talking about that right now. That's off limits.
No, she's been blowing up my phone. That's all.
No. Stop. Nope. Not for public consumption.
Thank you so much for the subscription, KDV. Thank you so much. That's a subway. We've got a subway going on right now. Thank you so much. W in the chat for the subway. Thank you for the subwave. I don't even know. I missed who actually sent it. Pure Trends, thank you so much. We appreciate you. I appreciate you. Cookie Monster, thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate you.
Look at Combat Vet's screen.
Let me go ahead and put him on the big screen.
I don't know what he's doing over there.
Let's talk about the CAB and CIB. Listen to that shit. Okay, listen to CIB. Whenever I ever mention my CAB and CIB. It's like somebody not. Let's talk about the CAB and CIB. Listen to that shit. Okay, listen to CIB. Whenever I ever mention my CAB and CIB. It's like somebody not. Let's talk about the CAB and CIB. Listen to that shit. Okay, listen to CIB. Whenever I ever mention my
Thank you, Tanny, for the Tanya for the subscription. Thank you. So you actually made a video of that, and you actually slowed down the voice.
Yeah.
I love that so much.
This is what happens when you put a group of fucking veterans together. Okay, this is what happens. Okay, gotta love it. Gotta love it. Keep double tapping the screen, guys. We are so close to 1 million likes. I appreciate each and every single one of you. That is some good shit, Combat.
Good night, everyone. My meds are starting to kick in. Pain meds and Combat Vet, everyone. I appreciate your services. Thank you all so much, and thanks
you,
for calling
Justice.
out OM on debunking him and everything. I really appreciate each and every one of you brothers and sisters. Thank you.
Thank you. We love you. Thank you, my brother in arms. Go get some rest because the fight is we still have this fight. We roll at dawn, yo.
Guys, we talked about this. I roll at noon.
Okay, yeah, she rolls at noon. We roll at dawn.
Yeah, Peaches brought up a good point too with the page 2 because my CIB doesn't get mentioned until page 2 of my DD-214. So there's clearly some information that was left out on purpose.
Right, exactly.
Oh, he has both, so.
Well, he would show it.
Oh, okay.
He would show it. Right? Somebody who's claiming that somebody doesn't have a CIB or a CIB, they should be able to show it. Like, for instance, he's calling Jolly out for not having it, right? But yet Jolly is a combat veteran because he was in Iraq and Afghanistan. Well, if OM was there, and if he has a CIB or a CAB, then he should be proud enough to say, hey, I got my shit, bitch, what? But he can't.
May I ask what because I'm Marine, so we have different analogies. So what's a
CAB is a combat action badge, and a CIB is a combat infantry badge.
Oh, okay, because we have CAR, which is combat action ribbon. So
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, same thing.
Navy has it too. Navy has the same thing, combat action ribbon.
yeah,
We have ours separate because us grunts wanted to be special.
we are special as grunts.
Not special in the good way, but
No,
you know.
Okay.
But yeah, how do you get a CAB? How do you get a cab and a CIB? Because if you're an 18X or 18 Series, you can only get a CIB. You're not eligible for a cab.
You don't get both.
So-
It's either or. If you were in the infantry, you get the combat infantry badge. If you're not infantry, you get the combat action badge.
Yeah, exactly. But he claimed he was with SF, and if you are an 18 series, you are only eligible for CIB. You're not
Right.
eligible for a cab. So
Right.
how did he get both?
He's claiming that he said on this live tonight that he wasn't claiming any of them.
No, he said I never mentioned my.
Yeah, he said he never mentioned his CAB or CIB. When did I ever mention my CIB or CAB? And now I don't know if he said my or if he said a CAB.
No, he said my.
My, okay.
Is this the guy that called out Jolly? Okay,
Yeah.
now I get it, because I'm just now picking it up, so.
My CA.
It's like somebody not
Talk about the CAB and CIB. Listen to that shit. Listen to CIB. Whenever I ever mention my CAB and
My CAB. Yeah. He said my CAB, my CIB. Yeah.
I guess I'm the only.
Who has a CIB who's not proud to show it, because you know what, we love our blue cord, we love our CIBs. You ask me, I'll show it to you.
I never got one.